Hello people, it's Cole. Today we'll be unboxing, investigating, and swatching this makeup demonstrator kit from Avon. This is a vintage kit from, I believe, 1979. I don't know how complete it is, but it sure has a lot of stuff in it. It is beautiful, incredible. I will swatch everything I can on my skin, which I know, don't try this at home, but we gotta see how these things perform after 44 years. I'm here for you every week with normally a vintage magazine flip through. Sometimes we mix things up, so stay right here with me and let's get started. Okay, so here's our lovely kit, but before we even get into the kit, I'll quickly show you this box that it came in, which is very beautiful. It is color matching. They're the same kind of light beigey tan color with this A graphic in a brown repeating pattern. Very nice. The box does tell us that it's the Avon Makeup Demonstrator, and then it tells us what it contains. So helpful. And on the back, we learned that this is in fact not for resale, even though this was resold eventually. I got this from my partner DJ for Christmas. Thank you so much to DJ for this wonderful gift. It was such a surprise. It was so cool. I would never invest in something this cool for myself, so I'm very grateful. So this is the makeup demonstration kit. It's in this lovely portfolio kind of format with this tan piping all around. It has a snap closure that folds over. You can see that the piping is stitched, has a fabric stitch. It's like a kind of a vinyl material. The portfolio itself is like a little bit padded and a little bit vinyl, I think. So that's nice, easy cleanup. Nice snap closure. Okay, and there it is. So we have some literature in here to help the Avon representative do her thing. Important news for you: how to get more out of your makeup demonstrator. Very beautiful kind of berry color with a tan pamphlet thing, so cute. Information about different skin tones. And on the back is this lovely, more of a list of what's in there, and Avon logo, really cool. And also, this is the only way I think that it's from 1979 is because down here it says C-79. So I think that that's the code for this kit or something like that. That's all I have to go on. It certainly looks like it's from 1979. There's information right here about how to sort of take apart the different panels of this and use them. Everything is printed in brown, which I love. It's not black, it's all brown, which is great. And instruction sheet right here. And then right here, there's that reveal. And then we have this wonderful sheet of these paper applicator things that you would use to swatch in this to avoid contamination among your clients. These just pop out. 2 of them have fallen out already. This whole kit does not appear to have ever been actually used. These come out really easily. Pops out like that, and it's this little, it's this funny little fish shape, and you would just swipe in there. I don't think I'm going to use these because I'm the only one who will ever be using this, so I'm not worried about my cooties getting in this makeup pans. So we'll clear the way. So they do have these protective plastic lids to keep everything neat. Pops off, just like the instructions showed. It's quite yellowed with time, this clear plastic is. but it's very sturdy. You know, this thing was really built to last, and it really has lasted. It's very impressive quality. I think a lot of loving care went into constructing this so beautifully, so cleanly. Avon is, you know, they know about pleasing presentations. So we'll take this one. And this one off. There's that. Right off the bat, I am absolutely getting a smell from this, and it smells like crayons. It smells like Crayola crayons is what that smells like, which I don't, does makeup normally smell like crayons? I guess it smells like wax. There is a note on the box that these makeup products contain no animal, vegetable, or mineral oil. So I don't know what that means as far as what they're actually made of. Maybe they're made of crayon wax. Who knows? All right, so up at the top here we have, this is not something we can sample, but it's some beautiful, beautiful images of nail colors. Creme nail enamel and pearl nail enamel, and all of these lovely little soft pointed nail shapes. So we get the whole range. These names, I love the color names that Avon uses. They're so, I don't know, they're very charming. They're very like, they're very accurate. They have a cutesy quality to them, but they're not trying too hard, I feel. They're just like, their honesty, their sweet honesty, one might say. As we move down, we start with some lip color. Candid lip color. You can see that the way this is very similar to like those watercolor kits, you know, you might have had as a child, like a little plastic molded tray that has little divots in it, and then the color is deposited in there. So we have the names running across. They are embossed, I guess you could say. Like they have a texture to them. They're not just printed on top. They're actually pressed in, which is very nice. I mean, what lovely quality. What nice integrity here. Everything is very kind of leans brown. They're all really like a brown tone. I'm putting off procrastinating by sticking my finger in this because I'm nervous. I've never done anything like this before, like a swatching video, so and I don't know how this makeup is gonna perform. I guess we just have to do it. Wish me luck, girls. Okay, here we go. Let's test out Country Copper. Oh yeah, check it out. That's a color. It's a little patchy, but it's very sheer. But that's it. Do you see it? Country Copper, real sheer. Smells like crayons. So that's nice. All right. Let's keep going. That wasn't so bad. Let's try Bittersweet. As I'm like pressing into them, I can feel that I kind of have to work it a little bit to warm it up. That is barely transferring anything. Yeah, that's not really there. All right. Toasted Chestnut. That's got a little pigment. It's, again, like it's hardly there. I don't know if you can even see with my pink hand, but we'll keep going. Rustic Red. I'm gonna really try to get in there. Oh yeah. Ooh, okay. Do you see that? You have to really kind of commit to dipping in. So, oh hell yeah. Okay. I understand now. I need to be like more serious about this and not so scaredy baby. So that's Rustic Red. That's good color payoff, and that's a pretty color. Look at that. That looks nice. Okay. So let's try Burnished Rose. Again, these are all candid lip colors, which I guess would be a lipstick, or I'm not quite sure what it would have been presented as originally. That's yeah, it's kind of a rose color. You can sort of see that. Not so pigmented. Well, I can start using my other fingers. I bought makeup wipes and everything for this then. This is a proper swatch video. Okay. We'll do Pink Brick. What a great name, Pink Brick. This one's got some give to it. I can feel it. Oh no, ew, I'm making a mess. It's okay. It's okay. Avon would have wanted it this way. This was meant to be used, you know? Not meant to be sitting in storage forever. Meant to be used. Oh God, okay. There we go, it's fine. So, yes. Pink Brick. There's Pink Brick right there. It's a little bit, you know, pink. It's a little bit of a darker pink. Ripe mulberry. Barely there, barely there. Orangey, kind of an orangey brown color. Sunwashed Sienna has something sort of growing in it. A couple of these it's mold is what it is. Some of these have mold on them, so I'm not going to swatch the mold ones. Sorry, I just don't think that that's the right move. So, so no Sunwashed Sienna, but you know, I'm sure it was great. So all in all, we really had the best color payoff with that rustic red. That was really something. That had really, really good color payoff, huh? Okay, onward. Candid cheek color. Larger samples with fewer options here. So we'll start with spiced cider. Oh wow, yeah, that one's very oily soft. So let's see about that. Oh yeah, spiced cider. That looks nice. That's really pigmented, huh? Sun-drenched peach. These are much nicer, much nicer to work with than the candid lip color. And they have much nicer color payoff. That peach, and it is a peach tone, isn't it? Spiced nutmeg is a brown color, as you would imagine. Okay, these blend nicely. They are not patchy, even after 44 years they are not patchy. They blend out very nicely, smoothly. These are pretty. Look at that. Okay, roseberry. Interesting that yeah, it's a cream blush, I guess. It's not a powder at all. It really is very creamy. I don't know what I thought it was going to be, but it's a oily, creamy blush. That's roseberry. Pretty. It's picking up very fluorescent on camera here. And then lastly, smoky rose. It's a brown pink. Yeah. Do I have a favorite? I don't know. That spice cider just like came in so hot. I don't know. That might be like way too insane on your cheeks as a blush, but that's very nice. So let's work through the Avon Colorworks ! Sunshine Lip Gloss for summer. Okay. We'll do Pink Icicle starting here. These are going to be very sheer. I don't know if this will really work at all, but let's find out. Pink Icicle it's really quite a peach, kind of orange color. It doesn't look pink at all. It might have changed over time. So that is like, you can't see that. It's a little shiny, that's all. Candy Apple, written as one word, Candy Apple. No, that's nothing. Oh dear, okay. Rosy Wine. No. Clear Shine, I mean, come on. That's going to be clear. That's not going to look like anything. Maybe it'll be shiny. It looks like a Vaseline in the little pot there. Clear Shine. Nothing. Juicy Peach. This has got some, okay, this one's got pigment. I can see it. So let's go up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Good. Juicy Peach. Do you see that? Looks, it's really orange. It has a real orange quality. I would call that like a juicy tangerine, really. Honey brown. Let's see. Oh yeah, that one's got some pigment too, and it is like a very soft kind of cinnamon brown color. And then chocolate berry is the last one of the Super Shine lip glosses. And yeah, that's got a somewhat of a brown tone, a darker brown, or less of a red brown, more of like a, I don't know, true brown. Okay, let's clean up these arms. I was a little curious if this was going to stain really bad because it's so old, and I watched I watched Jeannie B ASMR do a very similar video to this after I got this kit. She did a video like this with Avon Makeup, like a makeup demonstrator kind of swatching, and it stained her skin pretty bad, but she made me feel more confident, like, yeah, you can actually do this, and it's not gonna kill you if this makeup touches your skin, because she really swatched it on her skin. So thanks, Jeannie. Avon Colorworks oil-free cheek blush. So this is not the Candid cheek color. This is something different. We are going to bypass, unfortunately, almost all of these because almost all of them have stuff growing in them. So sorry. Saucy Pink, Jolly Berry, Peppy Plum, Perky Peach, and Sunny Brown. Very fun names. The only one that doesn't have something obviously growing on it is Peppy Plum, so I'll try that. Very oily, very slick and soft. Yeah, that looks good. I couldn't tell you the difference between this and these, like, if it's other than the color story. It feels very similar, very oily, kind of greasy blush, cream blush. Well, that takes care of that side. This side is the crazy side. Let me pin this down. This side is a crazy side because this is where we're getting into all of these wonderful eyeshadows and things. Before we even start on that, we have to start up top with more lipsticks. I guess this is the first time we're seeing it being termed as lipstick. Avon Color Cream Moisture Lipstick. Some of these really look bizarre. They've really gone off. In particular, Misty Carnation has a crack in it. It has like a light colored, I don't know what, like film over the top that's sort of like crackling and splitting. So does Luscious Grape. It looks very bizarre. It has like a pink spotting, irregular growth on the cover, on the surface of it. So we're not touching either of those. We can start with Juicy Melon. That is much more firm, less oily than what we've seen so far. So let's see about that. Yeah, it's really sticky, and really, really little color payoff. Look at that Juicy Melon. That's like barely there. Okay. Dewy Peach. This has got some color, I can tell. Very nice. That's really bright. It's like a fluorescent red, pink color. That's pretty. I like that. We're skipping Misty Carnation. Strawberry Splash. What a fun name. Okay. Oh, wow. Check that out. Look at that color. Oh, wow. This really held up beautifully. And that's even more of like a bright Barbie kind of hot pink. The Dewy Peach was more of a peach, obviously. And this is more of like a Barbie type pink. Shiny apple. A little drier. A little more subtle. Not as much color, but it's a very nice blushy kind of brick color. Skipping that freaky luscious grape, oh my god. And we'll do richly russet. It's russet. Russety. Orange, brown color for sure. If you can see that. And then I'm running out of fingers here. Lastly, succulent orange. Very dry. Ooh, that's really tacky and really dry. That's not gonna give me much. No. That's like nothing. No. These are really, I mean, overall, they didn't have much pigment at all. That strawberry splash was the best one by far. Very pigmented, very cute, very like flirty. So that was kind of a bust. Next row, same line here. Avon Color Cream Moisture Lipstick. Creamy toffee, very beautiful. Toffee color. Ooh, it's very slick and supple. Nice color. Payoff right there. It comes out really orange on the skin though. You can see that. And then Orange Blossom Mist. Very, very orange. Very orange. Bright orange. Yeah. Apricot Glaze. There's something funny going on with that one. I'm going to skip it. Rain Kissed Rose, which is one of my favorite Avon names. Pretty. Rose color, yes. They're very, you know, they're correctly named. They really are, as far as the color family goes. Dazzling Plum. I wouldn't call that a plum color, really. Maybe it's like the color of the inside of a plum. It has it's like a red-orange color, really. It's not purple at all. Cherry Freeze. Nice. Very nice. Cherry Freeze. A bright red. And then glistening Ginger. And this will be the last Avon Color Cream Moisture Lipstick color. Really dry and patchy. That didn't give off much. Kind of ugly color too. Okay. So, clean up that. This one we got a little bit more skin staining going on. You can see that color. You can really, I mean, you can see the color better on just pure white makeup wipe. Onward. Making Eyes Creamy Powder Eyeshadow. Finally, we're moving into some lovely eyeshadows. This Amethyst, so pretty. This, I think, is possibly the prettiest color in the whole book. Let's see how these eyeshadows act. powdery. Nice color. That's very pretty. You see that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Wow, okay. These eyeshadows are very lovely. Purple, a pastel purple. Looks kind of gross on my blue veined arm, but yeah, pastel purple. Sapphire is next. Oh my god, these are gorgeous. Very matte. No glitter, no shine, just a matte, simple eyeshadow. That's so pretty. Wow. Okay. Deep turquoise. Oh my god. Intensely pigmented. Maybe a little... These are a little bit patchy, actually, now that I'm looking at them, but they're very pigmented. This is quite the Easter color scheme. Emerald, which is green. It's kind of a yellowy green, though. It doesn't spread as much. Brushed sterling, which is gray. Indeed, it is gray. That doesn't spread much at all. Tiger's eye. Nice and dark. Very blendable. Yes. Look at that. Tiger's eye brown. And sandstone is the last one we'll try from the Making Eyes Creamy Powder Eyeshadow, because that smoky violet is covered in mold. So I don't know why some of them are moldy and some of them aren't. That's kind of interesting, right? Oh yeah. Very rusty red. I'm impressed with these eyeshadows. I guess it's like an eyeshadow as a powder. It's going to act better over time. It's not going to, whatever, congeal the way that a lipstick would or something like that relies on oil. It's going to turn bad. Smell check. It all still smells like crayons. Okay. Next line, Making Eyes Creamy Powder Eyeshadow. Again, same thing, but they all have the word polished in front of their names, which I would guess to mean that they are a glitter or something, shiny. We can do even a side-by-side comparison with that. So let's do that. Polished amethyst. I mean, I don't know if I would say it's glittery, really. It's just kind of a lighter purple. Polished sapphire. I can see that there is glitter. Like they do have a sheen, like a shininess to them. That one is glittery. I can see the glitter in that one. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but that polished sapphire definitely does have a glitter. Very, very fine glitter to it. Polished turquoise. That's very, very, very shiny, glittery in the pan there. All in all, these glitter ones so far are less pigmented, but then, you know, they have the glitter part to keep you interested. Polished jade, which there is no jade up here, so this is a new thing that's specific to these polished ones. It's kind of an olive green. Polished ivory. An ivory color, which does have pigment to it. It's not just like a sheer. You can really actually see that does come off as a pigmented ivory, which is nice. See that on my finger too, pretty well. Polished topaz. A very gray taupe type color. Looks like a bruise. And copper blaze. Oh my god. Wow. Intense. Intense. Pigmented. That one is not shiny glittery though. Look how dark that is. That's crazy. Crazy dark copper. That is so pigmented. Wow. There's my arms. Look at that. Ew. It's a very pride festival. Okay, so I'm just noticing that these polished ones specifically have gemstone names. They all do, which makes sense with them being like a polished thing. So that's thematically clever. All right, let's clean this up. Yuck. Wow. Do you see that this copper blaze like just spread over my whole arm? Incredible. Great blush, cream cheek pot on this row here. I'm gonna do my hands. My arms are getting tired from being suspended. Creamy rose, very cute. Soft, nude, kind of neutral rose color. Maybe a little bit peach leaning. And then there's creamy peach, which is its own thing. Oh my god. Whoa. Very strong color. So these are all blushes, by the way. I think I said that, but it's a really strong peach. It's really like a coral, almost orange it looks on camera color. Still very slick in that little pot. Creamy amber, that's really sucking away from the edges of this plastic container. And it feels very dry. It still has some color to it. Subtle. Creamy walnut. That is dry as hell. That feels like a eraser, like a pencil eraser. But it does have some color. You can see it's also like spreading out on the edge of the little pot there. Yeah. Rusty brown color. And then last is creamy mahogany. This one is really soft, really slick, oily, very dark. Wow, that was just one swipe. I didn't have to work hard at all. Incredibly dark. Lip, or cheek, that's a blush right there. I guess that would be good for a deep skin tone. Wow. Okay, cool. Those are tasteful. I feel like compared to some of these other, like these ones were a lot more pink, and these ones are a lot more orange and brown. Next we're doing Great Blush Powder. Powder blushes, no longer cream cheek pot blushes. I should have to do a little reach around situation here. Some of these little squares are popping out of the plastic holder. They're kind of loose. Pink, it's just called pink. The most simple name of all of everything we've seen is pink, and it is pink. Very little color. I don't know if you can see that at all, but it's pink. Coral. That's prettier. That has more of a brightness to it. The pink was a little more dull. The coral is more bright. You can see that on my fingertip too. Amber. I wonder why these ones have such simple names. Just like one word. Barely There. Brown and orangey brown color. Burnt red. Oh, wow. Strong color. Burnt red indeed. It does look like a burn. Isn't that amazing? Like, look, that color compared to these other colors, which just look like they're not even there anymore in comparison. Really very inconsistent color payoff with these. I know, they're not at their best. They're 44 years old, but I'm just observing them as they are, as they have been presented to me. Honey Peach. Soft, babyish pink. And I don't know, do my palm? No, my wrist. Misty Rose, beautiful name for a girl. Misty Rose. A soft, dusty pink color. And then raspberry, which is like a deeper berry pink. And it sure does look like that. Like a raspberry. Kind of like a more of a pushing into like a burgundy territory, but more blue tone than that. Not brown tone. Okay. This video is gonna be very long. So I don't know. If you made it this far, thanks for sticking with me. I'm enjoying myself. All right, let's groove up this arm. So we have, oh, I guess I could slide this over. That would help. Okay, good. Avon About Town lipstick. Very, very poppy, bright, lively, orange kind of lip colors here. Orangey red, bright colors. Very cherry. Ooh, that one just stuck so much it popped the palette right out. Let's see what's behind this palette. Oh, there's a little like dried out piece of yellow glue, sticky, square glue stick thing. Interesting. Okay. Strong color. Very cute. Very flirty. Cherry red right there. Bandana red. Fun name. That'll give you, you know, feel like a cowgirl in bandana red. So there's that one. Oof. That one's got a little bit more of a fuchsia tone to it compared to the cherry. It's like more of a magenta fuchsia color. Spiced apple, I would imagine to be more of an orange tone. That's pretty pink as well. Warm russet. I guess About Town feels like the right name for this because it's more it is very joyful. These colors are. They're very flirty and very kind of young and maybe tacky a little bit. Who doesn't want to be tacky about town? That was warm russet right there. The colors, if you look, there's not a great deal of difference between these colors. The subtleties, I'm sure, not going to show up on camera very well because my lighting is, not made for makeup swatching. But yeah, they look much more different in here than they do on my skin. Sun Melon. All of these have had a nice slickness to them. Slick, soft, definitely juicy. That's pretty. Sun Melon. What color is that? Vermilion? I guess. Orange Rage. That's orange, all right. That's an orange lipstick. Kind of a yellowy orange in the camera here, but looks more peach in person. Coral Kiss. Is a coral color. Soft coral color. Aptly named Coral Kiss. And then Plum Pink, which is bizarrely very like Barbie skin. Like an old Barbie. Not plum and not pink. Really weird. What did people think that plum was? I think of plum as being like a dark color, like adjacent to raisin. And this is like melted Barbie. People used to think plum was like a weird nude tone. That's almost like the color of like a concealer. That's weird. Okay, let me clean up again. Definitely getting more staining as we keep doing this over and over again. Those really stain my arm. I don't know if you can see. The About Town ones, they were very bright red, which I know red is like known for being heavily staining when it comes to makeups. Something that's like super bright carmine red. Okay. Onward. We're actually, from here on out, it's all about town. All about town lipsticks. Pink Velvet. Very pretty. Very pretty. Fuchsia color. Very Barbie fuchsia. That's really cute. I like that a lot. Cafe Coral. I will say these white, like this white plastic watercolor, Crayola watercolor situation is making these look really messy even after just one use. I know I'm like sticking my man hands in there, but this would look like not good. Very fast. Very messy, very fast. That's Cafe Coral. Cherry Jubilee. Ooh. Whoa. Wow. Wow. A very dark black cherry red color. That is really cool. It's like a purple orchid type color. That's really intense. Cranberry Silk. Again, calling it cranberry is weird because it's this kind of mocha color. It's not a cranberry color that I would think of. That one's really sticky. And orange. Just looks like orange. Speaking of mocha, Instant Mocha, again, very Barbie skin color and texture. Instant Mocha. Sticky orange, tangerine orange color. Okay. Wood Rose. Very similar. These are almost identical colors on the skin. Buttered Rum. That looks like a delicious little chocolate nugget right there. Patchy Brown. And Sweet Clove on the end. Hazelnut color. Again, very similar to these two. This one's a little bit more of a deeper color. But they just look orange on camera. Onward. Copper Penny. Let's see about her. It's like shaking the table, sorry. Just like those other ones. Very similar. They're all so similar. Copper Penny. Iced Watermelon. Ugh. These next couple ones look a little bit squirrely. I'm not sure. Well, Snowberry, that's a big no. That's got something weird growing on it. What the hell? It's YouTube. You gotta be crazy to stand out. Okay, Iced Watermelon. It's pretty. It's worth the infection. It's a pretty watermelon pink. It's prettier in person than it is on camera, I think. Snowberry, no ma'am. Pandora Pink. Ooh, whoa, that one's so soft. I just it squirted. It like gooshed out when I stuck my finger in. That is like a really bright, kind of juvenile pink. I'm skipping Kiss Me Pink. And Sheer Shrimp. Sheer Shrimp. It's got something weird going on. Persimmon does too. Coco Poco on the end here. That's nothing. Maybe that's just like a really very similar to my own skin tone, I guess, because that doesn't look like anything at all. Coco Poco. Too bad we couldn't try those ones, but they are all infected. So, God, I cannot believe that Cherry Jubilee. What a wild color. That is so vibrant. Beautiful. We're down to the last line. I know that DJ is going to be interested in sampling these out himself once I turn the camera on, or turn the camera off. He's not going to like wear them, but he would swatch them for sure. And someone has to. Can't let this thing go to waste. It's very special. Last row. Still About Town lipsticks, glazed copper. Oh wow, that is so shiny. It's very pretty. This is what I would have thought that a copper penny would look like. It's got a real shine to it. And it's a copper color. That's nice. Baby orange. For babies. Why is it baby? Definitely orange, yes. That's just like a classic, you know, Crayola orange. Oh yeah, smell check. Crayons. Still crayons. Well, it smells old. It smells musty, for sure. Smoked cranberry, which is another brown color. Very dry. I can't even make a budge on that. That's so hard and dry. That's a no. Fresh Bloom Pink. Okay. It's a deeper color. It's like a brown, meaty, meaty orange. Dark, kind of salmon color. Raspberry Ice has got something funny going on with it. It's also turned brown despite being raspberry, so that's weird. Coffee Frost. It's very dark. It's like the darkest thing in the whole book. It's a dark brown. It's much more sheer on the arm, though. You can see that. Dusty Azalea has a hair stuck in it. Whose hair? Who knows? Could be one of my eyelashes. No color. Very dry. Last one. Beach Bronze. It's very dry and very hard to get any. Oh. Okay. If I really push in, I can get underneath. Oh, wow. Do you see that? I had to like destroy that, and then I got this. That's nice. Wow. That's a real, yeah. It's like a shiny salmon bronze color. Is that what I needed to do with these other ones? I needed to like really like shove my finger like directly to the bottom of the pan. Let's see. I'm curious about this smoked cranberry, which was like nothing and then should have been a cranberry color and was brown. As I push into that one, it's like acting like Play-Doh. It's just kind of bending around my finger. I guess that gave us something more. That it's like these colors are so similar. They're very similar to each other. I guess maybe the subtlety is just lost over time or something, but there's just like, I don't know. How would you even decide what to pick? Maybe it's all about undertones and subtleties and things that I'm not smart enough to understand. Ooh. Trying to wipe off that beach bronze. It's like, I can feel it's like resistant on my arm. Like it's tacky, gluey. Very stuck. Well, in conclusion, this was very fun, very interesting to me, very fun to pretend to be a beauty influencer. Standout products. What would I recommend? Well, anything that held up with a strong color payoff after 44 years is impressive to me. So, rustic red, very cherry, bandana red, cherry jubilee. These were all lip colors, very strong colors, very beautiful colors, and impressive performance after all this time. Pink velvet was like that. The amethyst was really pretty, and the sapphire was very pretty. I think I preferred these creamy ones, Making Eyes creamy powder eyeshadow that did not have polished, didn't have the glitter part. That just seemed to make it less pigmented. And the glitter came through on some of them, sort of, but not really. Polished ivory was kind of a exception to that, though. That was pretty nice. Well, there you have it. The Avon Makeup Demonstrator Portfolio from 1979. Let's close this up. If you like this video, please give it a like. It really helps me out if you do. I have never made a video like this before. It was very interesting to me and very fun, and I would, I don't know, maybe try something like this again in the future. If people are into it, let me know. If not, we'll be back next week with regular old magazine flip-through content, which of course I'm never going to stop doing. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next week with another new video. So until then, take care.